I've got it where the group can't hear me, but the stream should be able to hear me, so that's cool.
I do one last ping.
Perceptions.
Yeah, we're just calling down death and hellfire on our tank friends that couldn't make it.
Yeah, go ahead. You've got time.
It's even the easy side too. Come on, golems.
I mean, tanks don't have much to do on both sides, to be honest.
True.
Alright, there we go.
There we go.
Somebody did join at last. So everyone, welcome to DR Savage. For those that have not been here before, we'll be moving into two groups at the start. You've got your two leaders, Kevin on Golem side and myself on the Slime side. Bear with us. We'll try to get you through this start. Make sure that you've got Deep Essence pocket with yourself, so you can use it on Ravana once we reach him. And take with you any actions that you might deem useful on the start. For later groups, we want you to bring stuff that is referenced in the Arcade Compendium channel. So you might want to check that one out. There's a nice table which shows which necessary actions to bring from forward wall in which alliance. This will always help you in case somebody else asks what he needs to take. Yeah.
The only necessary actions that we need right now for slimes and golem side is either, yeah, perception. Having it on tanks would be nice, but if other people also want to take it, that's fine too, as long as they go first for traps, so nobody goes boom. No, when we get into the dungeon, there's another cache before you go left and right. That's the last checkpoint. You can like grab your lost actions, all your other stuff, and that's it. It's just like the normal mode. Like there's a cache in the middle.
Yeah, only thing with a normal mode you can use return, but yeah, that's not possible here.
No, you can't use return.
So you've got to use your slots wisely.
So make sure you double check your actions before you go to either side, and also check your alliance to make sure that you're also going to the correct side, as in ABC going slimes, so they take the left portal, and DEF they go golem side and they take the right portal. So make sure you double check your alliance. I would say maybe re-razors would be fine. Like if you want to see the entire fight and it happens to proc every time, you can use them.
We're still waiting on the last person to reboot his computer.
Yeah.
I'm quite excited for this.
Right, wait
Yeah.
it. Let's do a ready check. Hope everybody's here.
Right, the hardest part of the entire dungeon right
Hell
here.
yeah.
Are we gonna
Tabbed
get
ready
the 40 out of
checks.
48?
Yeah, I'd hope so.
This is the shit.
Right, one person missing. Our guy Vale. Oh, he's here.
Oh, look at that.
Right,
We
good.
actually passed the
Well,
hardest
guys,
part.
you've actually passed 99 on the first mechanic of the fight. Good job.
Alright. Double check your alliance to make sure that you know which one you're in.
Yeah, you should really remember your letter, especially for the start. And once we're in, do not go ahead and jump off the platform. Yeah, you've gotta check maybe your Discord settings.
There might be either an update or there might be a setting that's drowning us out.
Like you're not completely deafened, so you should be able to hear us. Definitely on your end.
Okay. As you can see, left and right portal, they are active. Do not go on them.
This is cool.
Right. So once everybody's loaded in, don't right jump off. Check that you've got whatever you need with you on the cache. And afterwards, once you've made sure, you can go to the left side if you are A, B, or C. And every other person will move to or over to the right side.
So this isn't in the normal mode at all. You see the portals, and you can actually see over to this, but you can't actually check out this fucking really dark
If you
ruin.
are in Alliance DEF, as in Golem side, please join the second voice channel.
Yeah, maybe you should have said that. I hope all of your essences give you an HP increase. Because otherwise, you'll have trouble staying alive with Ravana, even doing mechanics correctly. No, you don't need to bring a Phoenix. They are useless in here. Cannot use them at all. Only the re-raisers working.
It's interesting that the shadow effects from this part of the zone completely blacken out the blade of light.
Somebody just joined. I see some
same
more
happens.
people over on the slime side. Please move over to Golem side if you on party DE or F. Move to the second voice channel, please. So Aro, you can hear me right now, right? Oh, perfect. So I need you to bring deep essence of any kind, increases your HP, as well as perception, because you are tank. You seem to be good on that one. You already got it equipped. So if you're ready with your inventory, pure divine essence, you have a chance like 10%, but not worth using it now. You can just the Templar, something or anything else that increases your max HP. Yeah, it's the soul. This content is not meant to be died upon, so just need to be careful. I'm just waiting for the last two. be ready and move over to the left side. Right. Go ahead, guys. You can jump off now if you're ready. Alright, somebody's put up markers. However, these are not the ones we'll be using. With a different order on this Discord. Most of the time, at least. Which is this. So, for everybody that has not seen anything on this, there will be, yes, you can see behind the wall there are 4 rooms with a glowing button in the middle of them. These buttons need to be activated by a very big green slime exploding on them. This will be done by having slimes that spawn inside the middle of the hallway pulled into the rooms and merged together. There will always be sets of 3 green slimes spawning, which will be taken into the rooms at the start by 1 tank each. So we'll be starting on northeast with a tank pulling the first set of green slimes, then southeast will pull the second set, and so on. Each corner needs 1 tank that wants to do this job, as well as holding those slimes on the buttons. So please, if you feel able to do so, move over to one of the number marks. Right, looking good. All of you 4 should have perception active, which will be used for disarming any traps that are in the rooms. So do we have the tank 4-3 again? Please don't move away from the marker. So because we need to sort people. So there are not that many traps on this side. There's like 1 trap in the hallway in the middle, which will need to be detected. There can be 1 trap in each of the rooms. So at the start, make sure that the tanks run forward, detecting every trap possible. And once they are active and you can see them, just try to not walk right into them. We've seen that multiple times. So we'll also need a healer on every number. Preferably go to a tank that's in your same party, so you have no issues targeting them. As a healer, your job's obviously to keep your tank alive as well as your party, but also on this one, after the first 4 sets of green slimes have been pulled by the tanks, you will be pulling the remaining slimes towards your tank's water room. The tanks will be staying on the green buttons, just hitting the slimes, making sure that they don't move from it. Yeah, and you just pull a slime into the room and let the tank
Thanks,
grab
it's
arrow of it
majestic.
by using provoke or the range attack.
I can see that being a thing that happens quite easily.
Pull the small slime into your tank, like the tanks should always be using their ranged abilities.
I've seen that happen a lot in normal.
Because otherwise you might get clipped by something or slimes used too early and stuff. So this will happen in the following order as well. After the first 4 slimes for the tanks, the first healer slimes will each healer from 1, 2, and 3 will pull 1 first slimes to their rooms. Then the following set, the healer on number 4 has to take 2 slimes, and then one again from 1, 2, and 3. This should make it that every slime is at 4 stacks. And if your slime is at 4 stacks, you'll need 1 more green slime for it to.
It's interesting the way that they designed this around it, just like not naturally being solvable. If they're coming in packs of 3 and there's 4 of them, then the time where this matches up is when there's 12, which is when you are 1 set away.
So once the tanks or healer sees that the big slime has 4 stacks of the buff he will get, they can announce in yell chat that they are ready. And yeah, once that happens and everybody's ready, we'll start the fusion. Everybody can run north towards a far side of corner. I hope you can click on the flag here, because we'll be dodging the explosions of the big slimes.
I really like these like god rays. They really make the place feel huge.
And this part will be over.
Second night after doing it correctly a few times, walked into a perceptive trap like a moron, caused a way.
One ranged DPS on each
kind of can't help it, man. It's a mistake's a mistake.
Just as before, if possible, make sure that your party members are on the same corner. Right, looking good. We've got some volunteers. And yeah, your guys' jobs is it too? As ranged, we'll have to keep track of the room where our party members are standing in, because there will be spawning red slimes, like in between each green slime set. There will be spawning again. These slimes need to be aggroed by an attack.
Awesome, good luck, man.
Only ever let the ranged who is actually pulling the red slimes do the first attack, because they will get tethered to the person that does the first tick of damage on them. If you got your tether on your red slime, move out of the room towards either the rooms 3 and 2, pull the slimes over to the south door. If you can look above the door, behind it will spawn a glowing button, which will spawn soldier ads, which we'll talk about in a second. These slimes will need to be put together and just killed as quickly as possible. To every DPS that is not pulling, you should be focusing the red slimes, using every cooldown at your opposal, except for lost actions. You don't need to use those, but just use your whole
yeah,
DPS
I think this is an intro, like first timer, just to make sure that there's a maximum level of
but this one should
success.
Be interrupted before it gets cast completely, because if a red slime fuses with another slime, they will be stacking as well, but they will start one-shotting people with auto attacks. So that will be pretty ugly, and we don't want that to happen. So we need 4 DPS on A and B, who will be handling the killing of the slimes together with the ones that are pulling them out of the room. So if you're a DPS, move over to A and B, unless you're already on a number. Alright. And we obviously need 1 tank and 1 healer on A and B as well.
Right.
Because there will be damage coming in from a soldier that is spawning inside of each door. Will be a glowing button.
Also, hey, Keith Darkness. How's it going?
These soldiers just need to be tanked by the tank. They will be casting AoE every so often, which can just be interrupted by a stun. And every DPS should kill them after the red slimes have been taken care of. Do not attack the soldiers if red slimes are alive, focus on them instead. And yeah, that's about the whole fight. Does anyone have any questions for what I've explained just now?
Probably not. I'm excited for the giant ready check again.
You can use AoE heals, but doesn't get aggro. But you should make sure that you don't rip the healer slimes off your other heals.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah, I'll be doing.
I think I'm in here for around 2 hours or so, depending on how this goes, this progress run. Hopefully we're going to get to the first boss. This is my first time stepping into Savage, but much like his majestic dudeness said.
So you just try to.
I think this seems.
Take the closest slime.
Oh damn it! I really liked the giant 48 person ready check.
You just hit whatever's closest, and if you see another healer attacking it, just let him have it.
Yeah.
And take another one. There's enough time to like if you put on a dot, if you're a white mage or a scholar, should be you really have the initial aggro. And if you see that there's already a slime on a dot on the slime, just don't bother attacking it and take another one. Like, you don't need to be perfect instantly. There will be more slimes than necessary. They will just keep spawning us and over until we either wipe or we have completed it. Yeah. So, anyone else with a question regarding what is going to happen?
Sweet.
Does not look like it.
Hopefully that means we're good.
Just go ahead and do a ready check, so we can announce to the other side that we'll be ready.
Yeah, I've got just a plate bearer.
Your party's ready.
Which should be good. Fortunately, I have wider access to a couple of like the HP/defensive ones. I got the last duel cleared last night, so I've now got the Sword of the South title, which I'm super pleased about. Which means I can now use the essences of the beast to do this if I needed to.
She looking ready as well. So let me just double check that we've got 6 people on north and south each. Can you spread out a bit so I can actually count you guys? Not on the numbers, but I mean on the letters. It looks like 6 people, I guess. I'll say 6 people south here as well. Yep. Alright, then we'll announce our first being ready. We will just wait on Kevin explaining golem side stuff.
Cool.
And to all of you who have enough courage to do slime side, if you've done slime side, you can do golem side as well. It will be less confusing. There's less stuff to do than on this side.
I'm really excited about how much easier it is to manage setting up a group for this compared to Baldesian Arsenal. The only experience I've got with BA was one group where I signed up for it, went in, someone took the portal instead of me that was just in the zone, and then I had to wait outside until the fate spawned, and I took one of those portals, and then got to do Absolute Virtue, and then we died on the first pull on Ozma. Right. And that was because one of the tanks just walked off the edge. It's like, that does not respect your time if you can't just jump into it.
At all times. Do not confuse anyone.
Like, even though this has taken half an hour to get going, this is nothing compared to...
We'll start our first pull in 20 seconds, which should be on 55.
Sweet.
We'll be starting in 10 seconds. Let the tanks that go to the rooms move in first and detect any missing traps. There will be one trap in the middle of the hallway always, and there can be at least one trap in each room. The first set of slimes will be spawning northeast. Take them with you. Yeah, that's the first trap. Hope your res gets through. Alright. Red slimes have spawned. Get them out of the room. We physical DPS have to take them. Pull them onto the buttons.
Let's get going.
Kill them as quickly as possible. Second set of slimes has been taken care of. Good job. Southwest, take your slimes. Second red slimes have spawned. Last set for the tank will be spawning. Just stun the soldiers. Do not let them... More red slimes. Yeah, you've gotta take your slime onto the buttons as a tank. Don't send it over. Goro. walk
This
over
is
to
in
the button.
trouble.
Healer slimes have spawned. You can start each taking 2 of them.
Okay, we're good.
More red slimes have spawned. Yeah, as a tank you don't pull any more green slimes after this. Girl,
This is on Chaos, yeah, I'm on Moogle.
There's more red slime spawning. Right, southwest already has 4 stacks, so just get it on the button. Healers get another slime on standby if your big one is on 4. Do not take it over if you're a tank. Just wait for the caller for everyone to be ready. Right, south tank, can you pick some of these green slimes off the healer? There are many of them. You have 4 stacks and another slime on standby. Alright, south tank, can you take the big slime in the hallway, please? Keep pulling the red slimes and killing them. Southwest, you're gonna need another single slime. You can be tank from the south corridor. Take the big slime on southwest, southeast, southwest. Yeah. Just pull it out of the room. More red slimes as well. So Aurelia, can you get another small green slime? Oh, southeast has started fusion. This shouldn't have happened right now. You need to wait for everybody to be ready. How are the other rooms doing? Does northwest have the slime on standby? Yep. And northeast looked ready as well. Like we'll die to the eruption now, but it's whatever.
That might be the case.
Yeah,
Fortunately, so far it's not been too bad.
First set of slimes. You, as a tank, you just stay with those slimes on the button, let them fuse, and then just keep hitting the bigger one.
I love how completely out of control this seems to have gotten.
Once your healer brings you another slime, don't run towards it, just grab it off them with provoke or a ranged shield lob or something. Alright, you guys, we are on northeast with the explosive trap if you wanna gather around.
Aurelia here. Aurelia here.
Yep.
So just as a healer, so once the tank's got the big slime on the button, I'm supposed to use a dot to bring a small slime into the room to the big slime, is that right?
Yeah, so you can pick them up with dot or any other cast that deals damage.
Or anything.
Don't use AoE and try to not grab multiple.
Right, so just pull them in. And is it each small slime going into the big slime gives the big slime a stack?
Yeah, that's correct.
And then the aim is to get the big slime up to 4 stacks?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Right, I know what I'm doing now.
so after the first slimes are fused, it should be at 2 stacks.
Yeah.
And then you get 2 fusions off right away. Just grab one, let the tank pull it off you, get it fused, grab another one, get it fused again, and it should be at 4. Then you just grab another one, move it into the room so it doesn't get clipped by any hallway AoEs. And then you just announce that you're ready. And once every room is at that point, we'll be starting the actual fusion where every tank
that was
the slime
easier
at the same time.
Even than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting it to be too difficult.
So we'll start the rupture cast at roughly the same time, because if the first explosion is too early regarding the last, then the buttons will reset.
Right.
How does it work?
Yeah, sorry,
what data center are you on, Majestic?
No,
I wasn't very sure what I was doing at all, but yeah, should be now that I know.
It's not too hard. Red slimes have been looking fine mostly. I believe there was just one big slime at the end after we were gonna wipe anyways.
in the rooms.
No, we're just waiting for everybody to leave so we can go back.
Okay.
Alright.
What do you do about the
I'll mute myself again.
soldiers then? Do they get pulled into the rooms, or do they just get tanked there and stunned?
Attacking red slimes and soldiers. Don't be scared of the soldiers AoE. Just let a tank or a melee stun it. Do not run around like a chicken or something.
Question about the hallway slimes, the green slimes. Do the north and south tanks also need to pick some up when there are too many around? And how do we know there are too many?
Like in general, it should be every room should be ready after after the 8th slime wave. Because that's the point where enough slimes have been spawned to get each up to 4 and another one on standby. But if you see like 6 slimes in the middle, just pick up 1 or 2 of them and beat them down.
All right.
So yeah, once again check your cache if you got anything missing. And once you're over here,
seems easy enough to manage this as well.
You know that everybody's here and ready.
I suppose the benefit you get is that overflow DPS can switch to the other slime if you're pulling them in. But yeah, it doesn't feel like... It feels like no matter what you're doing, you're kind of limited on how long this phase takes, because it's not a DPS race. It's just a case of, can I kill the red... It will take exactly the time it takes for what the move that they cause is fusion, and we need 4 fusions in each room, and we get that after I think 5 waves of ads, which spawn in 3. So that's the fastest you can do it, and the red slimes die a lot faster than they cast fusion. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't feel like this. It feels like this is something you learn, and then after that you just know which group you're in and you're doing what you're doing.
Alright, we'll be opening the doors on 30.
Cool. It's nice that the explanation was just up front.
Be careful on not stepping into traps. Like you just make 1 or more perception casts to make sure that you've got everything. Alright. First slime spawning up right away. Now please take them with you. Red slimes spawned. Second set of green slimes coming up. Third set spawning for southwest. More red slimes. Last tank green slimes.
That was
Next
probably
green slime
overkill.
set will be for healers. Tank red slimes have respawned as well. Right northeast, pick up the slime. Goro, please stay on the button with slimes at all times. There's no need to ever step off. More healer slimes.
Okay, so northeast is on 3.
Another set of healer slimes.
Working towards
West
4.
So take some more red slimes as well. taking one of you here, so you only got one green slime.
Okay, that one's ready to go.
Red slimes.
Oh, and that's why you need to take the red slimes out, because if... Or you need to kill the red slimes, you can't just leave them there, because if they fuse...
Northwest, are you looking good? 4 slimes and another one ready? The Pum, can you get another green slime on you? Just one.
Okay, we're effectively ready to go, I think, on this.
Alright, if everybody's ready, the tanks grab the single healer slime from the healer. Oh really, you need another slime. Right. Tank, grab it off her. Everybody start with fusion. Once both of your slimes start casting, you can start to run north.
Okay, I don't see any...
Tanks, please take care of green slimes, there are very many of them.
Okay.
Alright, everybody start to run north. Keep killing red slimes on the way. Interrupt them if necessary. And move all the way to the far corner. Just run. Keep running. Once on the corners, just stay inside. Do not be scared of any AoEs. If you're a healer, you can rescue people, because still on the way. Right, the first one started pretty early. Maybe we'll get it. Yeah, we got it.
Sweet! Good. GG.
So we've got one person dead. Do not jump off yet. Try to get him up. Well, wait before. No, you cannot use the normal raise. Do we have a healer who has got Spirit of the Ordained on him? Not Ordained, the Divine. If you have Divine active and Arise on you, and try to pick him up.
Who are these insane fresh proggers? What is this? 2 runs into Ravana.
We've got 1 death over here.
1 death. That's not
Alright,
bad.
he's alive and he got yeeted right off. Alright, everybody can move over towards Ravana.
Yep.
Remember to take your chests. 2 runs is very good.
That's actually not bad. I was waiting.
You've been doing way better than I expected, actually.
I was just about to do a meme. I was like, the $1,000,000 question: is it gonna be slimes ready or slimes white? And then you said slimes ready. I was like, what? That was so fast.
Alright, if we have everybody over here, which looks like it, you can start popping the essences that you've done with
you. Have the markers, right, for this fight?
No, I'll just mark them. I just put them up manually.
Yeah, I would like to save them. I'm not gonna use savage markers anyway, so. We just override these.
Yeah, you can also pop your re-raises as well as the essences.
Right, if you have any essences, deep essences, pure essences, if you're rich, use them now. Re-raisers, use one of them if you haven't.
If you want to have over 100k HP to survive raid weights,
you need it. Really need it.
You can use re-raisers. We want to use them before we stop the area.
Well, this is cool.
If you use a re-raiser and you die and procs, that
update.
means you get to see more mechanics. So it would be better to use them now.
I'm gonna update the title.
If you are a tank.
And if you die during the fight, just pop another one.
If it actually would let me do that.
If you get rest of that is of course. Yeah, you need the pure essences to have the additional effects in Savage. So as a healer, you need the pure essence to be able to rest people with a rise. As a tank, you can use Lost Sacrifice if you've got your essence. As a ranged, you have tier 2, which will give the person you use it on mana regen, and but giving you yourself a GCD debuff, making you slower. Then there's Lost Rend for melees, which is 10% trick attack, which is 30-second duration with a 1-minute cooldown. So 2 melees having it on already ensures 100% uptime for everybody. And there's Lost Flare for casters, and yeah, No, and Q4, of course, for casters. That's the special effect, making a 1-minute bravery buff on everybody, which is double the strength of the normal bravery. Lost Sacrifice works in combat, but only use it when you're a tank with a pure essence, because it reduces the chance of you getting a doom. Yeah, healer LB3 is the only thing that's consistent on raising people.
Yep, there's only 3 things: a re-raiser proccing, a healer LB3, or, well, actually 4 things: a rise, and if a tank uses sacrifice on you.
So yeah, let's get over regarding Ravana's mechanics. He will be changing through his 3 sword forms. Well, one doesn't have swords, but you get the picture. Having the same transitions as a normal mode, with the 4 swords making a cross AoE on them, having to be dodged on his intercardinals. The double Dark Knight swords making hot wing effects, so only in a line under him, in front and behind.
My understanding of this fight is you've got the same as normal mode, but with a lot less telegraphing and a lot more
make sure that you are stacked for that one.
Like tightness on timing, and then there's also clones, which seem like they're going to be interesting.
Need to get resolved in different ways, which can be all be done by the single main tank. There we will do a tank buster with a red marker above the tank, which is just your usual use your cooldowns and just take it. Then there's Baleful Onslaught, which the tank will need to use his invul for, as well as a buffed Baleful Onslaught with Phantom Edge before, which makes the swords light up. This one can be dodged entirely by just standing alone. Yeah, he will do mostly everything he does in normal mode, just slightly faster. With combinations, having clones on the side, casting other mechanics on the same time. There's one additional mechanic that is not seen in normal mode, which is the Ifrit dash is coming on the side. You will spawn 4 clones around the arena, which will dash through to the other side once each. And you have to dodge them by running towards them after they've dashed, just like on Ifrit and other stuff you've seen in the game.
Remember to be in, when you see those 4 clones spawn, be in the middle, because you can't get hit by the falling clones, like fall down. So be in the middle, like behind the boss.
That's important information.
We'll call it out though when you need to be middle, but you should always be behind the boss, middle, pretty much.
Yeah, if nothing's going on, the boss should be in the middle, looking north, and everybody else behind him.
Yeah, it's pretty much like the biggest thing. Always be behind them while the main tank is north.
So
then most of the mechanics is fine.
The most interesting mechanic on this fight is of course the 4-fold Mercy, which you will cast often enough. I will be calling out the safe sides for each cleave. I will do them in order. I will call them the whole order once before, and then each safe spot during it. And if we should see it, at the very end he will spawn a clone 2 times, which will do the swords relative to the clone. So the clone can spawn on anywhere from A, B, C, D, and do the sword cleaves on that position. While that is happening, there's other stuff going on, like the knockback from the boss himself, where you have to stand in front or behind the barrier, which we'll be calling out as well. And yeah, there's the usual stuff with the orb having to look away, dodge the lines on the ground. Is it safer when Earthshakers pop for non-marker players go next to it? What? Yeah, there will be colors with Earthshakers. There will be Earthshakers on 3 people each. This will happen 2 times. The people with Earthshakers we really need to take them out of the party. Everybody else should be at the boss on the safe circle, and everyone who's targeted by a tether should be running behind the clone that they're tethered. So they point away from the party.
The clone can do that. That'll be an interesting way of mixing that up.
The Earthshakers will debuff the person that gets hit by them, and another Earthshaker will kill them. So make sure that you run out if we say so. And yeah, since this is the first time, there's not anything more we should explain. Like, use everything you have at your disposal. And if you...
My favorite thing about this boss is that
can stop DPSing on mechanics.
Weapons that he uses are the relics I instantly recognize.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Focus more on the mechanics, because the DPS...
Sword as a Hoshikiri.
I cannot stress this enough that this whole...
Do I have that?
Delubrum Savage.
I don't think
so. Making sure that you play the mechanics correctly. The DPS check is a joke in that regard.
Yeah. As long as you do mechanics correctly, the DPS check isn't bad. It's just staying alive and dodging mechanics is the hardest thing, which is why we're saying right now, if you want to focus mechanics and just do like basic rotations, that is fine. The faster you learn how to do mechanics, the longer you stay alive, which is good.
Alright, so does anyone have any questions for right now? Otherwise we'll be going ahead and do ready checks and start our first pull.
Anything goes. Any question?
Yeah, anyone who's willing to MT can go ahead.
Yeah, you can take the numbers off your head. I guess that was for the slime, so...
Yeah.
You can try MT, I guess. I would like to try it. Unless...
I've got somebody.
Alright, there we go.
So I'll be calling out which tank buster is which for you on the first time. For the glowing sword tank buster, you just need to be alone. You should be dodging it then.
You should just be like shielded, right? Like don't do anything, if I remember.
Yeah, there's still some confusion on that one. Some people say that you just need to be alone. Others say that you need to keep moving.
I can turn that up. Thanks for the...
You just need to do nothing.
They should be
which
a bit
all
louder
seem
now.
to work.
Majestic.
So
that work for you?
My guess is that
you
just gotta
is
be alone.
The best, I guess.
I can turn it a little bit louder
right.
if you prefer.
So, more coaching on 4 swords when boss not scented. The boss itself, when he's doing the cleave, should always be scented. There's one part where the main tank has to make sure that the boss does not look away before he jumps back to the middle. Because if he doesn't look cardinal, he will jump to the middle and be shifted, so we cannot call swords out correctly on that one. For the clone swords, I'll be calling out the safe spots as if they were relative to the middle. So if your clone is standing on C, and I'm saying that the safe spot is on 2, it will not be on where 2 is
I'm
right
turn
now.
it back down.
The safe spot will be here.
Cool.
Imagine
cool.
the markers would be around C then.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like one would be on the top right.
I think it's because this is a completely fresh
top left,
group, ostensibly. So people are just looking to learn.
With the tank sense on every other tank, please turn your tank sense off.
It's also Saturday
things off, except
afternoon.
Zio, of course, he is the main tank.
And then go ahead and do a ready check for each party.
AD is ready.
We're waiting on C and E.
I just want to say case for myself.
As soon as my mesh is ready, I'll hit C.
E is ready. I was looking.
Sorry, I wasn't fun. It's good for me.
Your C is ready? C is ready, alright.
Yeah, it's ready. Alright.
When we'll go ahead and be pulling in 20 seconds.
Stand too close, of course.
Oh, I bet that makes it a lot more difficult if you've got people being like, oh, this is easy. Also, yeah, we're not. Yeah, totally. That sounds like a stressful time.
So if you want to, you can use Raid Fruit to deal a bit more damage. And yeah, let's start. We'll be doing Raid Buster first.
Keep trying to do positionals. There are no positionals.
Afterwards, he will do his first 4-fold mercy. There's one person without essence apparently. I just saw almost dead HP bar. Alright. So the safe spots will be 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 4, 1. So 3, 2, 4, and 1. Look away from 2. And 1 away from 4. Toss Mac to the middle, right? AoE coming out.
Should be. It's gonna recenter. Okay, north. Stay away from north.
Everybody behind the bots except the tank. This normal tank buster. Next one will be the one which you'll have to invuln for. Not this one. Be Balfour on stock, stand behind or in front. Do not do positional none on this side.
The boss. Yep.
That's a lot harder.
The one you need to invuln.
When you don't have the
And
AoE
next
to tie.
one, Phantom Edge is the cast for his swords.
They're purple, so
This
we need
tank
to get.
This one you just should be fine doing whatever. Yep.
It's so weird.
Right. He will do a knockback. So break your chains and get knocked back towards a wall.
Be in front of a wall or a barrier. Yep.
Right, now will be Ifrit dashes.
Right, everyone in the middle behind him.
Go to 1, 1, and it will be a knockback. Go to 1. Clockwise, get knocked back on 2, in front of a wall, on 2.
Stay on this barrier right here. Alright, back in.
AoE. Everybody stack. Everyone. Oh. Next will be the color mechanic. You will start with 3 line AoEs aiming at us, so just dodge them. Now blue will be safe. Move over towards the stones on blue. Next time will be together with Earthshakers, so make sure to aim them away from the party. And it will be yellow. Yellow will be safe.
Earthshakers out.
And Earthshakers out now. Yeah, try not to stack with him, he will die. Blue and Earthshakers out. And lines.
Okay. Back in the middle.
AoE.
This is really not too bad.
Oh, so far it's actually looking good.
Everybody go to intercardinal.
Intercardinal, get out, get out.
Relative to the boss, so just move away from him. Intercardinal, alright.
Nice.
You don't even need to go that far.
We'll do
He's
more
gonna
fourfold
recenter.
mercies now. There will be ish dashes again.
Get behind the boss again.
Main tank, be careful to not run too early. Go to 2. Wait for boss to jump before moving as tank. 2. Safe spots will be 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 2. So go over to 1. I repeat, 1, 3, 4, 2, 4. 1, 3, 2. Oh, wait,
No,
wait, 2.
little
That
four,
was
little
wrong.
four.
Me. Sorry. Look away from 3, move away from 2.
Remember, if he died and reused a proc, remember to use another one if you want to keep going. Chains.
Somebody woke the boss. I think that is dead. Sorry for that call out.
I think we have one, yeah. Let Nova do it, let Nova do it.
Yeah,
Nova
everybody
ultimated
turn
another main tank.
off.
Everyone turn its tanks off.
Normal tank buster, normal tank buster.
Everyone behind.
I fainted this one.
This time it will be colors, go with salts. The safe spots will be 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 4, 1. On blue, 3, 2, 4, 1. Blue, 3, 2, 4, and 1. And end on yellow.
Stand on yellow, stand on yellow.
Yellow again.
Yellow again.
Look away from 3. And
It's
move
gonna be
away
with
from
lasers,
1.
careful.
Go red from 1.
I didn't see where that was. I think I was too busy listening, and then I would have been.
Got healer B, pick your people up.
Now's the perfect time. Just say we.
In front and behind of the boss afterwards.
No
Behind the
excuses.
In front and behind.
I definitely messed that one up. I think I'd be easier not listening
Now
and
you're
trying to judge it
summoning
myself.
clones.
It's gonna be sword clone, right?
Yeah, it will be sword.
And this is the one where it's gonna be
Yeah,
on the
that's
different cardinals.
So look
So
where
be ready.
Dawn spawns.
Knockback.
Clone on B. Get knocked back to a wall. Safe spot will be 1, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3. 1, 4, 2, 3. Knockback. 1
Relevant to the
towards the
clone.
clone. Towards the clone.
Oh fuck.
4,
Yeah, I did that
2,
completely
and
wrong.
3.
Oh fuck!
And break the chains.
Break the chains, break the chains.
'Kay.
I can sack for a healer. Or heal LB. Give me a bit.
AoE.
There you go.
Next will be colors with either knockback or being behind the wall. So move towards the outer rings. It will be hide. Do colors first, blue. Go blue first. Blue,
Blue first.
blue.
And then hide.
Hide behind the
Now hide.
wall. Behind.
Do not greed. There you go.
Nice.
Another
Recenter.
sword clone coming up. This one will be with chains before and knockback or hide after. So break your chains first.
It's hide. It's hide.
So safe spot will be 4, 2, break chains. 4, 2, 3, 1.
4, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, I can see that.
4,
No,
4, 2,
Hide.
3, 1, 3.
no. It's knock. It's knock. Doing Phantom
It's
Magic.
knockback.
It's knock to barrier.
4,
Yeah, yeah.
2,
This is a
3,
mess because of the
and
call
1.
outs.
Knock to the barrier.
Knockback in front.
But I think we've got enough people still going to see more of it.
Will be solo tank buster, just be alone.
Invuln.
No, you're not in one,
No,
just
this is
just
the
below.
clear one.
Right, the next up is Enrich.
I mean, 43% is not bad.
Yeah, that was decent.
Saw a lot of people that were doing mechanics correctly at the start, so that's a good sign.
Yep.
Just in case you
Please be
somehow
kind to me
didn't die on the
that
first one.
One call out. It's
That it happens.
Yeah.
like it's harder to explain mechanics while doing the call outs as well.
That was not bad for the first try.
Still though, two pulls into Ravana for fresh. That's good.
So yeah, since somebody's gonna FK, we'll take a 5-minute break and then try again.
Cool. Can I not take this? There we are.
Yeah, It's really fun. The annoying part is, of course, getting past golems and slimes. But once you pass that, the boss rush is fun.
Yeah, I can try. I have some in my inventory.
Huh. I now kind of get a feel for how those mechanics combine.
I'm just gonna do a
It's
raid check to
pretty
get
cool.
everybody's names. You don't need to reactivate.
I'm gonna quickly run to the... I was gonna run to the toilet. Let me just see that people do say no.
Yeah, I guess the only thing on Ravana that people can do, those slashes are very fast compared to like the normal mode. So try to adjust faster if possible, but it's really good for now. For a fresh good, that was really good.
Yeah, I'm right back. 2 seconds.
I mean, yeah, like that's what happens when people take some time and prepare before coming in, and you just do it cleanly in one or two tries. Re-raises are from fragments of care. You can farm them on elemental sprites in the middle zone of the southern front. Just go as a tank, unequip your gear, take an essence of the irregular, and just use reflect on them. Yeah, it's all sprites in zone 2. And no, please do not request your role. You will be given it. We've done a screenshot of everybody's names. You will be giving it in time by the role givers. Don't make them hate you by going into role request. They will get salty about it.
Right, I am back.
Alright then. If you need to go, you can go. If the others are already, just get someone to fill. Was the tank that left?
Yeah, on Alliance E.
Well, if he's on the Discord, he can go ahead and join. Just tell him it's the same password as before. You can give it to him, allow you to it. And he should just join. Yeah, on Golem's side it's not too bad. Yeah, Golems is, as you probably have seen, not bad of a challenge. Yeah, that essence probably gambler. You can
That's-
only
yeah,
you can
that's
only get
gambling.
it in you can only get it in savage. But the funny thing is that it's actually useless in savage because it does not increase your HP.
Yep.
But it's just essence to meme around the normal mode because it gives you almost 100% direct crit chance.
That's fun. Oh, you could probably use that in essence to just absolutely demolish.
Alright, so how's your thing? Alright, players, I guess.
That's
Like a duel or something.
No.
might have to. We'll see what spot he was.
I'll just go in and
Yeah, we'll see.
see how
See what
it
spot he
goes.
had.
Yeah, this content is really not made to be like completely PFable. Like there would be no point in trying to explain everything to every person that just joins in and comes out. People leaving however they want. We actually need some organization, like a static or yeah, Discord like this.
Imagine trying to have a 48-person static. I've done the 40-person raid management back in World of Warcraft, and the amount of like spare people you need to have in order to make sure you can go just in case is nightmarish.
Right, so
Guess we move over back to the other channel, right?
yeah, go ahead.
All right. EF back to 2.
Everyone on golems move over again. And for you Slimus, we do the usual with our Marcus. Go to the chest at the start to make sure that you've got everything with you again.
Take a couple more re-raisers. I got lucky with the procs on them in that last run.
Sorry, I just need to take a phone call real quick. I was normally the southeast tank on slime, so 1 minute.
Alright. Alright, everybody's on the sides. Alright, so while we're waiting for our tank that just went up K, move over to the Marcus again. Can have just a quick look that everybody still knows their position. Three people south. I guess you are on offside, Liscale? No. Alright. 6 people north in as well. Just waiting on missing tank. Oh, he seems to be here. He used tungstens. Just a quick ready check for everybody. Alright, let's see if we can get through this again.
Just typing a hint to someone in the chat party chat here. Next time, what I've been doing is setting a entrance set on my lost actions and just reloading that. Saves me thinking about what I need to bring / not bring.
Golems are ready as well. We'll be pulling on 30. Not free, but kind of long. Right, opening now. Let the tanks go in first again. No, he's picking up the first slimes. Red slimes have spawned.
Sneaky trap.
Second set of green slimes, right. Careful with the traps. Third green slimes and red slimes. Last pink slimes. More red slimes. Oh no! That's bad. I can't get that off of you, no. You don't need to AoE your slimes though. Just try and kill the one slime. Kill the slimes, by the way. And more red slimes. Alright. Let's get your slimes back on the button, should be fine. So how are you looking on green slimes?
Yeah, that is not a bad idea to just invuln it.
Right. More red slimes coming up soon. But Aurelia, you can take this one off me. I don't have aggro on it. Oh, the one that's hitting me right on their nose. Alright. Red slimes. Southeast is southwest ready then. Southeast looking good. Northwest doing the looking ready as well now as well. Alright, everybody's looking ready. Tanks grab your slimes fast. The last fusion started on southeast. You didn't wait again. Try to get your fusions off and run north. This is probably ripe, it's way too early. Our gold is ripen anyways, but let's just see how it would look.
I mean, they're all on, so maybe I don't understand.
Yeah, it's off the button as well, so it won't even activate. Oh, it did activate actually. Alright. Maybe we'll get it. We'll stay in the far corner. Yes, you can see if you move back in again, the button has stopped glowing on southeast. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and wipe it. So once again, if you are at 4 stacks, your healer should just, like if you want to watch your northeast round jumping, the healer should just bring the slime in barely into the room and just wait. And both you and both the tank and the healer should just wait for everybody to be ready. And once I give the caller to fuse, the tank can take aggro from the small one and get both of them on the button.
Well, that was humbling after the second try where we got it, but I kind of feel like there's very little for melee DPS to even mess up on this.
For us to jump in, doesn't look like it.
Oh, I used my regen and that grabbed slime aggro. Sorry, that was stupid.
Yeah, it's fine, mistakes happen. You can, I mean, you can only interrupt one of them as a tank, but... But yeah, now you know better.
Yeah, now I know better.
Yeah. You're totally right. This is like if they took the thing where in the Labyrinth of the Ancients that you need to stand on the correct place to hit the right thing on the other sides, but just made it so that it was complicated enough. You can't just ignore it.
Right. If you use anything, make sure that you get it back from the chest. Alright, everybody's off. I love a person that's putting up markers in my place.
Markers are my passion.
I move once more, move towards those markers. Right, 3 in each corner. 6 people south. So the 6 north, right slime's ready. Pulling on 50. So yeah, tank's moving first again. As always. Northeast slimes taking with you. Red slime spawned. Second set of green slimes. third set and red slimes. Fourth set tank slimes. Oh. Something's looking off there. Did the healer already pull something? More red slimes? More red slimes.
Oh, that's what's gone wrong here, is that tank died.
Right, healers try to get your slimes now. Oh, there's a tank dead on the northwest. What happened? I did 7 trap probably. Yeah, it's looking kind of weird right now. Got many slimes in the middle.
This is gone. All kinds of garbage.
Yeah, we should probably wipe it.
I just had to check that I actually still was muted on Discord.
Like, do we sort of take care of it? Let's see.
That time where I moved my stun and
Try to take care of some of our screen slimes in the middle. Oh, you're starting fusion on southwest now. Why? Is everybody ready? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, now it's ripe. Everybody gather around on the middle trap. Don't run into it. Once everybody's around, step into it.
that's fun. So it's just they know what this is, and they've absolutely designed the fight to be exactly. It's like, hey, we're going to have an entire raid content style that is logistics based. It is just, can you organize people? Can you organize people, and can you make sure that people don't make silly mistakes for 10 minutes at a time?
Alright. Somebody's deceit. I have to wait for him.
You're right, that totally did look like some cult action. We're just like, okay, we're all gonna drink the Kool-Aid right now together.
I'll be right back.
Well, I got one of these. Elder Lost Flare Star. Let's give me another one of these. Sweet. I've got a lot of essences. I should go and buy a ton of these just so I don't have to worry. For a second I was like, is this not damaging my gear? But it's just because it's repaired above 100.
Right now he's offline at least.
Can you even see who the offline person is here? That's Mead. day. This is, yeah, it's interesting because I remember how much better I thought the content was in like Burning Crusade and then Wrath of the Lich King World of Warcraft, where they went down from the group size of 40 to 25, 10 or so, and it definitely made the encounters more focused. What I think this does differently is that the content is clearly not as intense. It is at the difficulty of like early WoW stuff, where the only thing that needs to happen is you need to have a core of like probably 5 to 10 people knowing what they're doing, and everyone else is just the DPS. Which is the things I like about the encounters from regular Savage raiding and Ultimate raiding, is that everyone, including the DPS, gets targeted by mechanics and has to figure them out while keeping their DPS rotation going. And yeah, I'm curious as to there must be someone on a team on the dev team that's excited for this, because I do really like the 24-person group content that they put in this game. Both the near raids, like all of those are really cool, really nicely tuned things, but I actually think that those are best when they have like the almost 3 independent boss fights happening at the same time that are set up in such a way that you don't need to communicate how you're doing them.
I hope you got the memo that he has to leave the instance.
I'm excited for seeing it getting tougher later on.
It'll be a quiet instance of just his corpse, sir.
Okay, right. Back in we go. Oh, nice. That should be cool.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah. There is definitely a stress associated with that, but if you've gotten to the final boss and you kind of know what you're doing, there's only so much you can do to stop a mistake, and stressing about it more is just going to make it more likely you make a mistake, in my experience. But it's hype that you're that far in. How long did that take you? Oh, okay.
Right.
That's still cool though.
I've already got that.
Trinity Vowed, right? Cool. Still. Three knights. That seems good. Nice. That feels about right.
Looks like everybody's here. Putting on 0 this time.
Right, here we go. Round 5.
Let's go and get another look at Ravana. Alright, tanks go in first for the traps. Northeast pick up his slimes. Sam tried to pick him up fast on this third wave. Red slimes. No, you don't need to keep hitting him, just hit him once and then run to Royu. Just hit the tank. Second set of slimes. More. Third set as well as red slimes. Fourth set. Next spring slimes will be probably healers. Red slimes. Healer slimes. Just take another one. Don't run after it. Red slimes and more green slimes. Even more green slimes. Another set of green slimes, red slimes soon. People should be getting ready by now. More red slimes, I believe. That's some slimy slimes. So southeast is ready, be careful. There's red slimes coming up. The healer has 2 tanks on that side. North looking ready as well. Alright, everybody start to fuse, get your slimes in. Kill the red slimes. If both slimes are fusing, start to run out and go north. Keep killing the red ones. And yeah, just run north now. Go, go, go. Like, you don't need to wait for these slimes to actually having fused. If both of them are casting, you can start to run.
Nice.
Just stay in the corner. Don't move out of it. Rescue the last person, please. Oh, no, thanks that. Well, we've done slimes, I guess. Now we can go and try. We need to be careful on killing ourselves. Have you ever left the instance already?
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, we did. Alright, everybody gather around the trap. Don't move into it first. Just wait
They
for
all
everybody.
look like they're lit. Is it because a tank died? Cult suicide time.
Slime was looking very clean this time, actually. So, props.
Oh, Golem's wipe. Oh, it was a Golem's wipe. Right, that makes sense.
You can just get hit by the soldiers, actually, they give you ruin stacks.
Cool.
so we'll be doing one more if everybody's ready.
Perfect. One more is exactly what I want. Yeah, I was just watching and I was thinking, what happened? Everyone's here. The only person... And I was like, there's not even anyone dead when they said that there was a tank dead. Are you not getting one more? It's just Nosslor Arc.
Oh, maybe Mr. Reginae can just queue in. Alright.
Okay, sweet, we're going in. Right, last run.
Alright, let's get one last try in.
God, you can place them for so far away. I did the wrong ones. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B. Sorry, I got distracted seeing how far you can place them from the jump. You can like snipe them.
Yeah, like if it's in your line of sight, you can place them, I believe. Yeah, so just step onto your markers again real quick, so we can...
I've got essences in tow. I'm just not even wasting them in case we wipe on slimes, because I'm not gonna die to slime AoE. But thanks for the check.
Is anyone missing, actually? Like, please move to your markers so we can see everybody. People there. There's 6 fair. No, it's fine. Right. Slime's ready. Pulling on 10. Ah, fuck. I keep missing the 0. Alright. Things moving first, always northeast, pick up the slimes. Red slimes up. Second green slime soon.
That tank that died that one time is like being hyper cautious about it. That's funny. I would be too.
Third set of green slimes and red slimes. Fourth set of green slimes. Red slimes. Healer slimes now. Like as an Astro, you need to cast the normal stuff, Malefic or something, not V-Dot, because it doesn't do initial damage to pull aggro. More green slimes and red slimes.
Yeah, it's true.
Need another slime southwest. I believe he's disconnecting. No, he's not. Aurelia, can you get another slime? Please. slimes as well. At southwest you really need one more slime so we can start the fusion. Right, every other healer should have another slime on standby. Right, looks good. Alright, start the fusion, get the red slimes out. Thanks, pull your last slime in. And once both slimes are starting with fuse, start run north. Oh, you can go southwest, run.
This looks really cool.
Alright. So always healers if you're in a corner, rescue the last few remaining people.
Trying to see what the range on this one's AoE is, because you think you'd be able to see it. So I'm trying to gauge. It hits to there. Okay, so I think we've done our bit.
Alright.
So now we're just waiting on the other side.
I hope.
Yeah, nice.
Alright, one golem side will be rejoining us, hopefully. Remember to pick up your chest. Alright, you can pop your essences and re-raises now.
Yeah, you know what? This group can have a duelist essence for the last round.
Welcome back, everybody from Golem side.
We got some memes, you know. But we got there in the end.
Well, we had some as well, so yeah. Right. Does the new guy that joined need any explanation?
He seemed to be fine on Golem side, so but I don't know. He needs Zaldian, do you need any explanation on the mechanics, or do you know the basis of them?
I believe he isn't even on our Discord actually.
Oh, he wasn't slime or Golem side just now. Oh, he's still on the other Discord.
I move him over.
Yeah, there you go. Zaldian, do you have any questions about Ravana, or do you know the base of the mechanics?
Wait, where did you change this again? Well, he has his essence on, so he's not answering. Right,
Yes, he was.
This time I'll do just the usual callouts without any extra explanations.
I can call out if it's pushback or hide, I can call that out. So you can focus on, I guess, the cleaves if you want.
No, I'm fine on that as well. I'm just when I do these first callouts with everything detailed, just confuse me sometimes.
Okay.
So get your red checks going, and we'll try once more.
Use food if you have them.
We need main tank again. I'm looking good. Sio is already here. Everybody else turn the tank stands off again.
He's ready.
Just waiting on them ish.
Missing C and F. C's missing one person, right? did they tell you they will be right back? Otherwise, just do. Alright, there we go.
Right.
So, let's do another one. Putting in 20. Let's see if we can go through with less death speech this time.
Let's get past the 43%.
AoE.
I did double dot, didn't I? Well,
It will be 2. 2, 4. 2, 4, 1, 3. I repeat, 2, 4, 1, 3. 2, 4, 1, and 3. Look away from 2. And 1 away from 4. AoE.
I'll feint this one.
In front and behind. In Vuln Tank Buster.
What's the cooldown on
Tank
the
Buster.
90 seconds, okay, that's why it doesn't seem to line up with anything.
Break the chains. And will be hide behind the wall.
Hide. Do not greed. Hide.
Dashes.
The boss.
Start on 2. Will be knockback. Knockback on 3.
Stay on this barrier.
That was fucking greedy of me.
AoE. Everybody's back.
I'm pretty sure I didn't even get hit by that despite being in the stack.
Will be colors. Dodge the lines first. Yellow.
Yellow.
Next will be blue together with Earthshakers. Blue.
Earthshakers out.
Earthshakers out now. Keep standing on blue while doing the mechanic. Yellow and Earthshakers out.
You don't need to actually go behind at all, that's fine.
Dodge your lines. AoE.
Get behind the boss.
In front and behind. Oh no,
Inferno, out.
It's confusing me, Kevin.
Sorry, I was trying to make sure everyone's behind instead of like scattered.
Alright, it will be dashes together with swords. Start from D. Save spots will be 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1.
It's around the clock, baby!
2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. Look away from 1. And move away from 3.
Oh. Our mate tank might be dead. Yeah.
Break a chance.
I am not a tank! Oh shit.
AoE.
Have to recenter it. There we go.
I can feint this one. It's fainted.
Colors with swords will be 3, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4 on blue, 3, 1, 2, 4 on blue, 3, 1, 2, and 4, and on yellow.
Got sliced.
Blue again. Blue. Underby was also blue space if you didn't know. Look away from 2. Move away from 3.
Oh!
And it was in the middle. Maybe AoE. Wait with your healer beast. Everybody in front and behind. Next will be sword clone.
Okay, this is the mechanic I fucked up on the last try.
Will be a knockback first. Clone will be 1, 1, 3. Get knocked back into wall. 1, 3, 2,
1, 3,
4.
2, 4. 1, 3, 2, 4.
Knock
Easy.
back. And 1, 3, 2, 4. 1, 3, 2, and 4. And break your chains.
No problem.
AoE. Next will be colors. Will be height, so no, it will be knockback. You can stay in the middle.
Look for the color first.
Yeah, color first. Yellow.
Stand on yellow first.
Yellow and knockback in front of a wall. Sword clone again. This time with chains first.
Okay.
Clone on north side. 2. 2, 1, break your chains. 2, 1, 4, 3.
2, 1, 4,
2,
3.
1, 4, 3, I repeat. 2, 1, 4, and 3. And
It's
it will be
knockback.
knockback. in
Knock
front
back to
of
the
the wall.
barrier.
Right, this is it. This is the big reopener.
One more thing, Buster. And then enrage.
No, I think this isn't right.
No, it's Tank Buster, it will.
No, it's enrage. Well, if you have any LBs,
Yeah, like
use
it
them.
won't change anything, but
That's actually a lot better. Wow. 24%.
Easy peasy.
That was the range?
Yeah, that's enrage.
Oh, okay. 24%.
24% is very good.
it's good for a fresh.
Need more DPS?
Yeah, more people need to get like used to the mechanics and get through it.
Thanks for the rum.
No problem.
So very good. That was very good run.
I thank everyone for being here. You've done a very good job coming this far in such a hard time, actually. Slimes have been, well, the second try was very good that we actually cleared it so fast. Yeah,
thanks for coming.
The most important thing for future prog is that you do slimes and golems consistently, so you can do what you are actually here for. And yeah, with that, I want to hope that everyone will be having a nice day, and maybe we'll see each other again in future runs.
You too.
And you have a nice day as well. Thanks for the runs.
Sounds good. Enjoy your weekend, and yeah, see you soon.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Right, I think I'll call the stream there, but thank you very much for watching Majestic. If you want to, before you go, I'll leave the stream up, and if you hit follow, you can find out your Final Fantasy 1 class. It'll pop up in the top left of the screen, but obviously no pressure. I'll just give you the option for it. But that was a fun raid, I think. In terms of the setup, I can see it being it's just the right level of intimidating at the start for it to feel cool once you get through some of it, but then like actually it's really like that intro trash pack is really just do the one thing that you need to do in it. No one has more than two things. No one has even two things they need to do. Sweet, okay. White Mage. Congratulations. Well, if you're interested, there's... I hadn't played Final Fantasy 1 until recently. When I saw the Final Fantasy 16 trailer, I was like, man, I need to play some more Final Fantasy games, and 14 wasn't enough. So I started the series on Mondays at 7 PM GMT, where I'm playing through the entire series. We're currently on Final Fantasy 4, but the whole archive is all back up, and 1 through 6 at least are pretty much blind for me. Like never played them before. Well, White Mage in Final Fantasy 1 can also deal plenty of damage because that game is properly broken if you're playing the NES one like we did. But yeah, I'm gonna probably close down the stream there, but thank you very much for watching, and maybe catch you on another day. Good luck in your raid tonight. You'll have to let me know if you come on a stream again whether or not you manage to get it all. Here's hoping you walk out of there with a 3-headed mount. What about 14? F of 8 is good, for sure. But yeah, see you later.